You are with the big story here. I'm Seher Zama. The top focus is on the chilling cold wave that continues to make North India shiver. The Met Department now saying this is code red in Delhi and Haryana, which means intense cold wave conditions, severe cold conditions that have continued in Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Uttar Pradesh, Sikkim, Odisha, as well as Rajasthan today. This covers the entire northern belt of India.
The situation is still grim as it was in the early morning. In fact, I am standing at this Akshardham metro station, and there you can see the vehicles, almost 90% of vehicles which are running on the road, their headlights are on. That clearly tells the whole story about the fog. In fact, from the Akshardham temple, there you can see the visuals, these vehicles which are going towards Ghaziabad, the headlights and tail lights of almost all vehicles are in fact on. The temperature is still hovering between 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. At various places 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius was recorded early morning today. So the temperature is very bit low and the people are completely shivering in the national capital if we particularly talk about. So that is what, apart from that, the flights, trains and normal transportation all are affected because of the fog today in the morning. There are reports of the
मी आदित्य रश्मी उद्धव ठाकरे ईश्वर साक्ष शपथ घेतो की कायद्याद्वारे स्थापित झाले आहे अशा भारतीय संविधानाबद्दल मी खरी श्रद्धा व निष्ठा बाळगेन. मी भारताची सार्वभौमता व एकात्मता उन्नत राखीन. मी महाराष्ट्र राज्याचा मंत्री म्हणून माझी कामे निष्ठापूर्वक व शुद्ध बुद्धीने पार पाडीन आणि संविधान व कायद्यानुसार सर्व तऱ्हेच्या लोकांना मी निर्भयपणे व निस्पृहपणे तसेच कोणाच्याही विषयी ममत्वभाव किंवा आकस न बाळगता न्याय्य वागणूक देईन. मी आदित्य रश्मी उद्धव ठाकरे ईश्वर साक्ष शपथ घेतो की महाराष्ट्र राज्याचा मंत्री म्हणून माझ्या विचारार्थ आणली जाईल किंवा मला ज्ञात होईल अशी कोणतीही बाब असा मंत्री म्हणून माझी कामे यथायोग्य पार पाडण्यासाठी आवश्यक असेल ते खेरीज करून एरवी मी कोणत्याही व्यक्तीला किंवा व्यक्तींना प्रत्यक्षपणे व अप्रत्यक्षपणे कळवणार नाही किंवा त्यांच्याकडे उघड करणार नाही.
मान्य राज्य मंत्री श्री अब्दुल सत्तार,
This is breaking inputs coming in as we speak. The Maharashtra cabinet swearing in ceremony which is taking today. This is the expansion. Remember, Maharashtra as a state which is allowed to have 43 as the upper limit of state ministers. 36 ministers as part of the cabinet being sworn in today. This includes Shiv Sena leader Aditya Thackeray as well. We just saw him taking in the swearing in oath to be part of the cabinet. And Ajit Pawar is to be back as the deputy chief minister there of Maharashtra. Let's switch back to the focus as far as cold wave conditions across North India, including Delhi, is concerned. And this is how low visibility has affected travel today. Owing to the dense fog, 4 flights that have been cancelled, 20 flights that have been diverted in Delhi. North India, across North India, this is an effect coming in across North India. Indigo, in fact, Indigo Airlines has issued a statement saying that it is to continue to review the situation, will provide real-time updates on its social media platforms. The airline has also requested its passengers now to check the flight status before leaving from home, before reaching the airport. And with low visibility that continues, 6 people have died after a car that they were traveling in plunged into a canal because of low visibility last night. The SUV went off the road because of poor visibility.
कल देर रात्रि एक कार अर्टिगा जो संभल से आ रही थी जिसमें 11 लोग सवार थे, बहुत ही घना कोहरा था। उसके कारण ये खेड़ली नहर है जो थाना दंकोड़ क्षेत्र में है, वहाँ पे अनकंट्रोल होकर ये कार नहर में गिर गई और उसमें 11 लोग उसमें ट्रैप हो गए। शोर होने के बाद स्थानीय लोगों के द्वारा उसमें से 5 लोगों को बचा लिया गया। 6 लोग काफ़ी इंजर्ड कंडीशन में थे, उनको वहाँ तत्काल पुलिस और स्थानीय सहायता के द्वारा नोएडा हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती कराया गया, जहां इलाज के दौरान 6 लोगों की डेथ हो गई है।
What's making matters worse here for the residents of the National Capital Region, pollution levels that have gone up, spiked up in certain places. The air quality index is now in the severe category. This is in Delhi, adjoining cities Ghaziabad, Faridabad, Noida, as well as Greater Noida. But let's also get you a check as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. This is the most intense cold that it is witnessing in decades. Srinagar has already seen the coldest December night with a temperature of minus 6.5 degrees Celsius. In fact, the Dal Lake has frozen. Temperature of minus 10.5 degrees that has been seen further up in Pahalgaon, and minus 28.7 degrees in Dras.
While the whole of North India is experiencing unprecedented cold, Kashmir is in deep freeze. Right now I'm in the banks of the famous Dal Lake, and I'll ask Shafiq to immediately show you the kind of temperatures and its impact on the Kashmir Valley. It is in the freeze. -6 was the temperature that was recorded last night, and new low as far as this time of winter in the Kashmir Valley is concerned. Harsh winter or deep winter usually is in the middle of January, but already we're experiencing the kind of temperatures that happen in deep freeze and deep winters. As you can see, this is a site where you have a shikara wala with vegetables. He's trying to move through the Dal Lake, and what he has to do is he has to really break the ice, break this thick sheet of ice in order to ensure that he can wade through. To give you a first-hand account, I'll ask Shafiq to just zoom in. This Dal Lake right now is an ice ring, a thick sheet of ice. Look at that. It takes some effort to break it, and this is a thick sheet of ice that has enveloped the Dal Lake, and same is the story as far as other water bodies of the Kashmir Valley is concerned. So this in itself tells you the kind of temperatures Kashmir is witnessing.
And staying with an update from Jammu and Kashmir, this is in Banehal. Snow cutting machines now being used to clear the snow off the railway tracks. This is in the Banehal Srinagar Baramulla section. These are images of that on your screen. Thick layers of snow, while it does certainly look beautiful this winter season, but it is also difficult to maintain, making life extremely tough for locals there. In other news, this is regarding a man in Telangana who's been arrested for allegedly murdering 4 women in the last 1 year alone. The very same man earlier acquitted in 11 murder cases. He's been sentenced to life in one of those murder cases that he's been accused of. He was convicted in 2007 in the murder case, but was released due to good behavior in the year 2018. But these were 4 women who were allegedly killed after that. 42-year-old Shrinu would target women coming to toddy shops wearing jewelry, kill them and steal their ornaments. His wife, allegedly his accomplice, has now also been arrested. The cops have cracked this case after they found a woman's body near a canal on the 17th of December.
Police custody తీసుకొని ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాం. సో ఈ రోజు ఈ అరెస్ట్లో మేము అరెస్ట్తో పాటు ప్రాపర్టీ కూడా రికవర్ చేశాము. దేవరకద్ర కేసుకి సంబంధించినటువంటి 60,000 వర్త్ ప్రాపర్టీ రికవర్ చేయడం జరిగింది. మిడ్జిల్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి 25,000 వర్త్ ప్రాపర్టీ, తర్వాత కొత్త కేసుకి సంబంధించినటువంటి 25,000 వర్త్ ప్రాపర్టీ.
Well, a shocking case has come to light from Mehbubnagar district of Telangana, wherein a serial killer Yerukali Srinu, 42 years old, has been nabbed by the police. He's been sent to judicial custody. In fact, it has been found that his wife was also accomplice in whatever he was doing. On December 17th, he had murdered a woman. Her body was found in an isolated area, and then later on investigation, they found that it was Yerukali Srinu who was responsible. They, based on the inputs that they received, based on the confession statement after they arrested him and interrogated him, they found that he was not responsible only for this murder, but several other murders. In the last 1 year, police found that 4 women were murdered, and the modus operandi was very similar. He would go to toddy shops, target women with jewelry because they wear silver jewelry in the Telugu states, and there he would befriend them. He would try to get into a deal about some money, and then he would take them to isolated areas, get them drunk, and in that intoxicated state he would strangulate the women to death and then escape with all the jewelry. So now case has been registered, and they found that last year he had finished serving a term for killing his brother, and he was out because of good behavior. And also they found that several other cases are there to his name. 17 cases of murder he has been named. Of course, some of them he has been acquitted, but in the other cases he's under trial. Presently the trial is underway, and also the fact that 3 cases he's finished serving the term. So interesting details coming to light. We'll have to wait and watch what more details will emerge from the case that is being investigated by the Mehboob police.
Let's get in further inputs. My colleague Tanima is getting us those details. Tanima, a lot of questions here would be asked to the police here as well. While they have nabbed him again, the very reason he was out on good behavior, that in itself is shocking.
That's right. In fact, if we look at the profile of this accused, that is, just shows that this is such an interesting case. But at the same time, the police in this case seem to be making an effort. But this man has been acquitted in 11 murder cases. But now again, a year after he had in fact been released from jail due to good behavior, he's now out again, back again in custody because of his involvement in allegedly in 4 more murders. Let's just take a look at the profile of this accused. Now, it is 42-year-old Srinu who had in fact been booked in several cases earlier, and he is allegedly the person who had been involved in killing 4 women. That is the current case that we're looking at right now, which is there on your screens. And all 4 women, according to the police, were killed within a span of 1 year, within 12 months. Now, earlier, as we were mentioning, that Srinu had in fact been acquitted in 11 murder cases, and in that instance, the cops have decided in order to file an appeal against those cases. But the same team of cops are now investigating these 4 other cases also, which have emerged now. Remember, in 2007, he had in fact been sentenced in 1 murder case. In that instance, he had been convicted of killing his own brother. So in that case, he had been sentenced to life imprisonment, and he was in jail because of that reason. But in 2018, if we look into the next point, he was released. He got an early release. He was sentenced to life term, but he got an early release because of his good behavior. And he was out of jail, and after that, again, 4 other deaths have been reported in which he has been allegedly found to be involved, which is why now he's been arrested again. So this is, of course, an extremely murky but at the same time interesting case that the Telangana police are looking at in a alleged serial killer case where this person has been acquitted 11 times before, but again, 4 other gruesome murders that he's being held for, and his modus operandi and the motive this time around had been to steal jewelry for women.
Tanima, many thanks for getting us gory details of this complicated case that we're dealing with here. News that's coming in from the world of cricket. Cricket administration, the members of the Delhi cricket body, they were seen punching each other, involved in a fist fight on stage, and this was during their AGM, annual general body meeting. Office bearers exchanged blows following a disagreement regarding the agenda of the meeting. The Delhi cricket body sarcastically tweeted out after this ugly meeting, thanking its members for their wholehearted support. Reactions that have come in here. Former World Cup winner East Delhi MP Gautam Gambhir has now called for the association to be dissolved after these ugly scenes. He's called for a life ban against these officials. Members who came to blows accused a handful of people as well for making an absolute mockery of the institution. And the DDCA Joint Secretary Rajan Manchanda has spoken to Times Network on this issue. He says that he will now write to the BCCI President Saurav Ganguly, apprise him of the issue. He also said that no funds that should be released to the DDCA until the BCCI forms a fact-finding committee to this.
So you've said that it was started by the opposition, but somewhere down the line, do you feel both parties are to blame? Because what we saw, again, was very unbecoming and shameful.
As far as my concern, I just want one thing. No funds released by BCCI towards DDCA. Until and unless DDCA must form its own fact-finding committee. And then they will get the report. After that, they release. Till the further arrangement, they make the own observer or administrator to run the DDCA for the time being.
Will you be writing to BCCI President?
Of course, I'm going to write it down today. And this is my demand. Call a fresh election or appoint an administrator. I'm agree with the Gautam Gambhir stand.
The breaking inputs that come in as far as flight status in Delhi from the Delhi airport here are concerned, because low visibility that continues. This is mid-afternoon that we're talking about, yet there is still an issue of low visibility today. This is an update coming in from the Delhi airport with over 500 flights delayed. 21 flights were already diverted, 5 flights now cancelled. These are flight diversions that have continued because of dense fog at the Delhi airport. And this is a huge number that we're looking at now, with over 500 flights delayed. A 20-year-old man has died in Thane in Maharashtra while attempting a stunt on a local train. In this video, this is a young man who can be seen hanging out of a fast-moving train, and he's suddenly hit by a pole. These are the images here, of course, with a warning of not to attempt this. This is a stunt. This is illegal. This is not allowed. This is risking your life. And this is how it's also being recorded. Remember, he's doing this stunt in the know of people around him. There's another person who's also recording this stunt of his, but unfortunately we can see how he's also been hit by a pole. This was a fast-moving train. Understandably, there he was hit hard by that pole. In another accident, a woman has lost both her legs. This is at the Nizamuddin railway station in New Delhi while she was trying to deboard a moving train. This incident has now been recorded on CCTV. The accident that took place on the 27th of December. The victim is now currently undergoing treatment at AIIMS Hospital. And with that, it is a wrap on the show. News and updates that continue with you right here. Stay on with us.